What's up, everyone? So this is a quick little tutorial on the Sky Monorail Hub. Just going to quickly go through the structure behind it, how it works, and give you a little behind-the-scene tour as well, just to give you how it works underneath the hood. So it's located just to the left of the main base's main entrance. There's a little welcome mat for easier identification. Also, there's right underneath the main hero's logo. Also, there's a secondary entrance that goes to the top of the observation tower, and there's a third entrance right by the No Hero's main base back entrance. Let's just walk to that right now. So here's the back entrance. Make a right, and it is right here. Another rail welcome mat. So here is the monorail hub. There are 64 tracks total, and just to make it easier for you to get out of here, all the tracks simply go into one platform. There's your starting, and depending on your combination of switches, that's how you take off to get to your track. So let's walk the rails, and I'll show you how this works. As I said, 32 tracks via these switches, these junctions via switches, will split into 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, and eventually 1. And that goes right to the main platform. As I said in the boards, the first 32 tracks are active right now. I need to add a rail to get to the last 32, which will be the red line. But right now, the blue line, which is tracks 1 through 32, is active, which is more than enough for now. I'll get to the last 32 in the next couple of days. So let's walk this. So right now, this track is active. It goes from here, make a right, left, right, right, and that goes to here, which is track 28. Obviously, you do not want to walk all the way out here just to say, oh, is my track active? Okay, do I have to change this switch? Do I have to change this? No, that's bullshit. You don't want to have to walk all the way out here just to see if that's active. So the switcher system to make the correct track active comes to here by these switches and such. Um, Also, there's an indicator light system to show you which track is active, so you don't have to walk out there to see. Everything's conveniently located right here. So as I said before, track 28 is active. But let's say we want to go to a different track. I will eventually have this entire board filled, and obviously cosmetically it'll change as well once I get working on it more. But this entire thing will be filled with everybody's tracks. So let's say that I want to go to Zarakima's. He's track number 1, which is located in block 1 on the blue line. So he's right in here. So let's work from left to right. Always the best way to work. Starting off left. Here's the mainline switcher right now. Mainline 2 right now is active. Tracks 17 through 32, blocks 5 through 8. There's also mainline 1. You can see right now the redstone torch is active over here, making that one up. We want track 1 though, which is mainline 1. Just to show you how this is, mainline goes here. And that makes a right, which leads all the way to these 16 blocks. We don't want that. We want to get to the other half of the track. So let's switch this. Mainline 1 is now active. Just to show you for example, it's now headed left rather than right, which goes to these 16 tracks. So that's good. So track 1 is now good to go with this switch. Next, track 1 is located right here. That's on the bottom track. Hit that, and that is now active. Next, 1 is obviously an odd number, so switch that. That's now good. And next is the block chooser. So right now we want block 1, which is that one right here. You can see on the board. So first off, we want to switch it from this all the way to here. There's a left-right switcher, which goes to here. And now blocks 2 and 6 are active, so we want to switch that from even to odd. So that's good now. Let's try it out. The white here is the starting gate. Right-click with your card active. Right-click on here, and then right-click again to get in. Okay. Now even if you press up, down, left, right, or WASD, whatever configuration you use, you won't move out of here. You're locked into the cart. So look to your left, and there's a button here. Buttons have a second to 1 second activation, and the booster system is set up so that it's 1 second, around 1 second or so. So if you press the button to go and it doesn't go, it just means that the track was inactive when the booster came out. So press it, and if it doesn't work, just press it again. So right now Zarakima's track is active, track 1. Let's try it. You can give it a go. Press it. Card comes out. And goes to track 1, which is perfect. So that's all good to go. That's how you exit the place. Now, you'll see here how this is the entrance, and when you come out, it'll automatically go to the exit. That's the exit system down there. One, it makes it so that nothing crashes. Two, if you're coming down here and your track isn't active, let's say you're coming down from track 3, okay? It comes out here. If your track isn't active, it's going to send you right back out. So that's good that we have an exit system here. I'll show you how that works. Basically go down to the bottom line, and via booster system, when you come back into the hub, you get right back into the main lobby. And it works for either side as well. So if you come down from that side, you come right back in. So that's the basic rundown of how the switch system works. Let's say that we want to, I don't know, get line 6, okay? Track 6, rather. Track 6 is right here. That's located in block 2. So, track 6, that's good. Track 6 is active, that's good. It's an even number. And we want block number 2. So, that's good now. Right click again, press the button. Button doesn't work, press it again. And now we are out to track 6. And again, here's the exit system when you come back in. Get launched. And you're back into the main lobby. So that's a basic rundown of how it works. The reason why, and I apologize, because this is the simplest I could get it. I tried to make it with less switchers to make it go easier, but one, ran out of room. Two, the way that this game works with the redstone and redstone torches, which I'm about to show you now, is way too confusing to work through, and it also has way too many glitches just to make it work any simpler. So I cannot stress this enough. Please don't walk out on the tracks. You don't want anybody hitting you when they're trying to take off. And also, please, please, please don't come down here, because as you'll see in a second, this is the backbone to the system. This is your behind-the-scene tour. I know many people say, "Oh, can I see this to make it work?" Or "I want to go and see this here just to see what's underneath the hood." No, please don't. That's what this video is for. This is what's here. Because if say that gets screwed up, I don't know whether that torch now connects to here, but it's supposed to connect to here. Blah blah blah. So just try not to destroy anything. As you saw above, 64 tracks get switched to 32 by these. If they're on or off, that switches the track. 16, and so on and so on and so on. So that's the simplest I could get it. The only way to get it any more simpler is to make a system like this, which is, looks pretty confusing, but it's easy to split up, but it's still really annoying. So please don't complain if there's, oh, I don't get the system of Huff, because this is the simplest it can go. I ran out of room to make any more expansions, but this is pretty much it. So just, deal with it. This is the best you could do with this game. But that's how this works underneath with all the redstone and redstone torches. If you want a track going to your base or to your house, please let either me or a body dude know. We'll build it right away. We always could use donations of iron and cobblestone, since 6 pieces of iron creates 18 pieces of track, and 18 pieces is from like here to there. So obviously we need a lot. Cobblestone is for the actual foundation for the tracks, and the lights we could always use as well, or, oops, that was my bad, or coal or sticks or whatever to actually make the lights so that monsters don't spawn onto your track. Still needs to be finished. I'm almost done with that, but that's pretty much how it works. That's the entire hub, and I'll post again when it's not 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm tired as hell, and it's more to talk about. So enjoy. Have fun, guys.